want that treasure, damn it. Oh, apparently I don't want that treasure because I can't get it. That leads back to the beginning. Never mind. I don't even want that treasure. It's probably stupid. It's probably really stupid, dumb doo-doo treasure. Andy Earth! Oh my gosh. Andy, I am so confused. What is your actual end stream time? Because it just feels like every day is a different time you come by. Thank you for the host. Welcome in, everybody. What's going on? More Breath of Fire 3 tonight. I feel like we might beat the game tonight. I'm pretty excited for that. It's been a fun ride. Oh. Taxes. Oh yeah, I still gotta do that too. Yay. Tax season as a self-employed is a very sad time. Doing good. I mean, it's early. We just started like a half hour ago. So I mean, we are fresh into the stream, just hanging out, playing some Breath of Fire, waking up with some coffee. Nice. All the things that I want, except maybe some agility. I'll probably do mine sometime this week as well. Fish head. Delicious. My favorite. How did the game know that's my favorite? I love a good fish head for dinner. It's just so good. By the way, for those of you coming in, and those that may not have heard, I just got the Landgrisser remasters or remakes or whatever. I think they're remasters in the mail today. Got it right in front of me. They're tactics RPGs for the Sega Genesis that never made it to the States until now. Well, we did have one of them, but that's it. Yep, on Switch, yep. And I'm debating if I want to do it after, I'm not sure when I want to play them. I'm thinking maybe after Dragon Quest 3, because Star Ocean, then Dragon Quest 3, then Landgrisser. But I kind of already had a plan for after Dragon Quest 3. I don't know. I just want to play it while it's still fresh, you know, still new. Oh, I can't unpress the button. Okay. Is that a door I can go into? That was kind of a hidden door, honestly. Really not obvious. There, yes, I can do it on this one too. There was another dungeon where you could like open treasures from underneath, and I did it here too. Homing bomb, huh? To hit percent up. I wonder if it's a, what's her name, a weapon? Yeah, it's probably for Momo. Yeah, I do want to stream it. I had plans for after Dragon Quest 3 And I don't want to delay that because I'd feel bad about it. But at the same time, I think it would make more sense to do it then. But I mean, I could just do it instead of Star Ocean too. But I already promised that. Star Ocean starts on Thursday, yeah. I could do it instead of Yakuza, but I also already promised that as well, so it's fine. I don't mind waiting a little bit. Strategy! Sage's Frock. Frock this? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better. But there's all the elemental resistance on that one. It's just like, it's really hard to say no. Honestly, you know what? I am gonna say no. It's less agility, it's barely any more int, and it's only a little bit more defense. And I get electric, wind, and earth resistance on this, and I have immunity to actually heal from fire with that. So I mean, that elemental resistance has been clutch in this game, by the way, because spells kind of have this weird in this game have this weird way of like doing 5 damage or 500 damage, and it's just like shit, I did not want to do that. I wanted to run. I don't like fighting these things because they have a self-destruct mechanism. Don't go back on promises made to the Yakuza. Yeah, exactly. They might kill you. That's a fantastic level. 10 HP, 7 power, 4 defense is very good, 2 AP is decent, and an agility. Excellent level. Let's check this room. Kiryu-chan! Oh, this is the room where I get the treasure anyway. Kiwami 2 is what we're starting on Friday. On Friday, we'll start Kiwami 2. We've already played 0 and Kiwami 1. Both were fantastic. I kind of do wish I had put a little bit more time into Kiwami and 0, but at the same time, I felt like I gave them a really good playthrough, you know? I don't feel like I rushed them. I just didn't do all of the side content that's available, you know? Looks like I'll probably have to disable some stuff and then make a run for it. Honestly, Roseguard, you're not totally wrong there, dude. The combat was the least compelling part of the game. Like, it's okay, but there's just kind of like there tends to be a lot of mashing and bosses just break out of whatever they feel like breaking out of, kind of thing. You start a combo and they're just like, nah, fam. Oh, wait. Where's all the HP that he took? Oh, that's how you disable the egg debuff. You break out by beating them, you crack the egg. Ah, you don't kill him. Okay, that's how you get out of the egg debuff. I see now. I was wondering why he was full HP when he took that heavy hit. He wasn't. Okay. Warning, someone's on the block. Okay, yes. You need to give me a half-hour explanation. Jesus, dude. The game is just so slow on the dialogue. Instructions. A workbot moves by tracing the movement of its controller on the dais. Once the workbot is near your switch, press the action button. When you want to quit, leave the dais or activate the panel. Wow, I could go all of... Oh, I see what I... Okay. I'm pressing the action button. No, seriously? It's not letting me activate the switch. Yeah, it's not activating the levers. Yep. Oh, square apparently is the activation button now, instead of X, which has been the button every other time. I don't know what FOTNIS is. You're gonna have to not use an acronym. I don't have any experience with Fist of the North Star aside from the memes, so don't really have any interest in the game. I honestly, I wouldn't really want to play it unless I've watched the show, to be honest. Because, like, that's definitely a game made for fans, you know? And if I'm not a fan of it, because I've never watched it, then I don't really get anything out of it. So it would be kind of unfair to myself to play something that I wasn't a fan of, and to accept something that I wouldn't want to play, you know? Does that make sense? I mean, I'm interested in watching it, but I just never seen it. That's the Omaewa Motion Diary, right? That's where that meme comes from. I gotta utilize those hourglasses. They seem OP. I'll probably save them for like the last boss. Emergency door handle. An emergency, brake panel and turn handle. Open emergency door. Okay. Apparently Pico could reach that. Dude, that's super lame that you actually need Pico in the party here. That is really lame that you need Pico in the party here. Not gonna lie, it's very lame. Because that's the end of the dungeon, and then it's just like, debated. And dude, the game does that all the time. All the time. It gets you to the end of the dungeon, and it's like, just kidding, you actually need another party member in your party. And it's really stupid. Like, if you want me to force a party member, just force a party member. Don't make me get all the way to the end of the dungeon and then give me the middle finger. If I didn't have Pico there, man, freaking heck, dude. All right, desert. I'm sure this is gonna be some crazy desert maze thing, so let's By the way, you want to know a good trick to learn how to spell desert versus dessert? Dessert has 2 S's in it because you always go back for seconds. Anyway, I could come this far. Now comes the hard part, the desert of death. As opposed to the desert of life, where it's vibrant and lush. A land of ever-changing sands, where nothing lives from which no one returns. Yes, exactly, Vazerold. That's what everyone said about crossing the ocean. I get the feeling that God wants to be left alone. I don't know anything about that, but I do know the goddess lives beyond the desert. You must cross the desert. I'll tell you how to survive, long enough to get there. Ask me anything. What do you want to know? Walking in the desert. This is very important. Listen carefully. About time. Naturally, as you move through the desert, time passes. One day is 24 hours, a 12-hour day, and a 12-hour night. You can keep track of time by counting your steps. You'll walk about 40 steps in an hour. Since you only waste energy moving during the day, you should move at night when it's cooler. Anything else? Oh, this is going to be annoying, isn't it? You can find your way in the desert by looking at the stars. This is the North Star. It always appears in the north and never moves. If you follow it, you're headed due north. This one's the false North Star. It sometimes appears at different heights depending on the day. It can fool you. Be careful not to mix it up with the real North Star. Okay, so the fist of the North Star. And this one is the Evening Star. It always appears in the west, but not always at the same height and in the same place. If you're in the center of the desert, it'll be due west. I don't even know which direction I'm supposed to go, to be honest. If you lose track of where you are in the desert, you're done for. Make sure you keep your eyes on the stars. One thing you need to be careful about is after breaking camp or a battle, make sure you check what direction you're facing. If you forget, you could end up in a lot of trouble. Anything else? Here's how to get out of the desert. First, follow the North Star to the north. Then, when you can see the Evening Star, directly to the west, head east. Keep going east until you can no longer see the Evening Star, and then head north again. After walking north for 3 nights or so, you should be able to see the oasis. I'll write this down for you so you can look it up later. Anything else you want to know? Yeah, can I just skip this part? Can I just hire a speedrunner to get me out of here? As you walk in the desert, your body will slowly lose water, and your throat will become dry every so often. If you don't drink any water and keep walking longer than 30 minutes when this happens, you run the risk of permanently damaging your body. Just so you know, 30 minutes is about 20 steps or so. Anything else? You should spend about 12 hours or so camping. So if you camp at daybreak, it'll be night when you start walking again. If you camp at dusk when you break camp, it'll be morning. Anything else? Go ahead, take this Rakta with you. If you get lost in the desert, use the Rakta. It'll bring you back here without fail. Anything else? The people of Dragoneer believe that you're gonna strike down the goddess. Put an end to her madness. Me? I don't care what happens. I've harbored no hatred for anyone. Do what you think is best. Anything else? Alright then, I'll be waiting here. If you get in trouble, come back anytime. I'm pretty sure the max HP going down permanently is just like until you make camp or something like that. Alright, follow the North Star until I can see the West Star. And then go west. And then until I can't see it. And then go north. Easy. Literally free. Leaving already? Go into the desert! Then you should wait for night and leave then. Good luck. How do I drink water? You want me to drink water, but then you're not gonna put like a button on it? Whatever. Maybe it's automatic. Isn't that the West Star? No, that's the West. That's the West over there. Yeah, I think the water is automatic. So basically, the water is kind of like a timer, more or less. It's like saying, hey, you need to do this in a certain amount of time or else you'll start losing HP. That's not a scorpion. That's a crab. Game. There's no scorpion tail. It's not a scorpion. Why do I have Ray in my party? Son of a bitch, video game. Dude, stop it. Seriously, effing stop forcing random people into my party. I am so tired of it. All the time. Every freaking little cutscene you get, you just get a new party member. So now I gotta wait until I can break camp. Your throat's getting dry, you should have some water. Camp? How? Frickin' seriously, dude. Some things you can't get rid of. Apparently I have an egg. Oops. Oh, at least I could change my party members now. Like, I don't get the point in like changing party members like that, you know? I don't understand what the game's doing. And it's a random party member every time. I wonder how many times, like, I was forced a party member and it just so happened to be the one that I wanted, I wonder. You know what I mean? Well, the game has told me 0 on how to use the water function, so I guess I'll just die. Smile. Okay, whatever. Like, I've pressed buttons. That's camp. I've looked at my inventory. I've looked around the camp. You gotta be kidding me. Screw this, dude. I mean, I don't think I'll have any trouble getting through the desert, like instructions wise, but it doesn't tell you how to use the fucking water. What are you supposed to do? I looked everywhere in my inventory. I looked in the camp. I talked to all the NPCs. Nothing. What the hell does the game expect from you? Just drink the water. I know, right? Just drink the water. It's that easy. Duh. Why is it daytime? I rested at night, or I rested at dawn. It should be dusk. I hate this. I hate this so much. As long as there's like an inn at the end of the desert, it doesn't matter, honestly. It really doesn't. You can only heal permanent HP damage at an inn. You can't do, well, basically anything that's not a camp, more or less. So as long as there's like a town or an inn after the thing. Oh my god. The desert is a giant butterfly.
Hey, give me a butterfly.
Screw you, butterfly. Thank you, Arian, for the $8.88 donation. Thank you, man. Yeah.